Hello, Mirin sir. Namaskaram.
Good morning, Alok. Good morning. Good
Very
morning.
good morning. Very good morning. How are you, sir?
Yes, I am fine. Thank you.
കുറേ നാൾക്ക് ശേഷമാണ് നമ്മളിങ്ങനെ കാണുന്നത്. It's been long.
Yes, long time.
Okay, hope you are doing great.
Just starting to take wings slowly.
I was just now having a call with your friend Dibu Varghese. He just told he know you from a long time. Dibu Varghese from.
Yeah. I know.
We
365.
just had a conversation right now.
Okay. Farm
Okay,
365.
exactly, sir.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Thank you so much.
okay.
Uh, just give us a minute. We'll be starting by 11:03. Our next speaker is facing some technical challenges. He'll be joining in a minute.
Zenith, we can start now.
Okay. Just a minute. So, good morning, one and all. I welcome you all to the 73rd webinar of the Saturday webinar series by Manage CIA. Talking about the Center for Innovation and Agripreneurship. The Center for Innovation and Agripreneurship is a Center of Excellence hosted at the National Institute of Agriculture Extension Management. It is one of the leading agribusiness incubators in the country, and Managed CIA has till date incubated and mentored around 300 agri startups from different focus areas of agriculture and light sector. The topic for today's webinar is startups in waste to wealth management, and we have two speakers joining us today. Our first speaker for the day is Mr. Vinay Kumar. He's an environmentalist and an entrepreneur, and he's the chairman and managing director of VIR Naturals. They're into the manufacturing of edible biodegradable cutleries under the brand name Tushan, and they have come up with several innovative measures to dispose single-use plastic and have also come up with interesting packaging solutions. I request Mr. Vinay Kumar to take over the session. So please note you have 20 minutes, and I request all the attendees to use chat box to address their question to the respective speakers. We'll be taking up the questions towards the end of the session in the last 20 minutes in the Q&A round. Over to you, Vinay, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Sinath, and good morning, everybody from the Manage team. Good morning, Sharon sir. First of all, let me thank the organizers for giving me an opportunity to present the waste to wealth, the presentation. So I'm not taking much the time. So I'm just starting to share my screen.
So,
Yeah, you can see my
yes,
screen.
yes, it's visible, sir.
So good morning, everybody. Once again, my name is Vinay Balakrishnan. I am from Kochi in Kerala. So we are the manufacturer of biodegradable table fryer from agricultural waste. Basically, this is from wheat bran, and our brand name is Tushan. So our website is tushan.com, and So we have a vision. So what we have done here is just to make a broad vision saying that single-use plastic tableware reduction for a sustainable world. This is our vision in the long run. And 1 minute.
Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
our mission is to provide an affordable and eco alternative to single-use plastic tableware currently in the market. So we have identified the problem as in India as well as many countries are banning single-use plastic without any alternative product for the public. So people are put to a lot of discomfort without any alternative. So what we have thought as a solution is if an alternative which is eco-friendly, biodegradable can be given so that people won't move back to plastic. So at an affordable price, eco-friendly, this may also save a lot of environmental issues currently facing the world with an income generation to the local farmers and mills. So this is our problem we have identified as well as the solution what we are planning to do. So I just would like to introduce to you Kerala statistics, which may be very interesting to you. Kerala doesn't cultivate wheat, just for information, not even 1 kilo wheat, but imports wheat grains from North India and it is converted as atta or whatever it is. So normally as an average, 20% is wasted while making flour, which is actually known as wheat bran. So it's such a small state like Kerala produces around 7,000 tons of wheat bran waste monthly. So if as Kerala can make 7,000 tons, you just imagine what will be the
Both of
volume.
them.
Sorry, yeah. If Kerala can make around 7,000 tons, you just imagine what will be the volume in rest of the country. So in Kerala, majority goes as cattle feed during monsoon less days. This is very, very important. So during monsoon, what happens is the cattle is fed with our grass. So right now, Kerala is not under monsoon. It is in peak summer. It is going up to May. So right now, the majority is converted as cattle feed. So once monsoon starts from June till September, October, the consumption of this cattle feed is very less. So this, because you cannot stop the production of wheat, so this bran is produced in large numbers, then it is dumped or burned because that is what is the problem which has, because very few people have addressed this. So we have done a study, and if Kerala does this, I am very sure other states are all doing this because cattle feed is less and production is more. So if you can see this slide, this is our deal slide. We call in one slide, you can see what we are trying to do. So in the middle, you can see the backwaters of Kerala, which is Alleppey. So Alleppey is the most polluted backwater in India because of plastic usage or throwing plastic into the lake, throwing the paper plates, etc. And fish has started dying. And all the sewage and everything is dumped into this lake. And this is a freshwater lake, and this fish has started dying. So what our solution will be, our products, if you can see on the top, these are our products made from wheat bran. So either you can eat it if you want, you can take a bite. It's made from edible wheat bran, or you can use it as a cattle feed after single use, or use it as a poultry feed, or you can just throw it to a lake. It is a fish feed, or you can use it as a organic manure. So this is our concept. And basically, we are in technical collaboration with the NIST CSIR Labs Trivandrum. They are our technology partner. So this is one slide which gives you an one slide view of the total project. Yeah, so you can see our next slide. These are the various products which we are trying to do. So we have started our project with plates. So basically we have managed two types of plates. One is the big round plates like this shown. So you can see on the screen, this is our plates which we have made from edible wheat bran. And we also have a small plate, which is 6-inch. So this is a 10-inch plate with large one and 6-inch plate, smaller one. And we also manufacture through contract manufacturing edible straws, which means that this is made from broken rice. So what is happening in Andhra, basically when rice is milled, so a lot of broken rice is coming. So we purchase this broken rice from the mills and convert it as edible straws. So this is all FSSAI certified also. So either you can eat it or you can give it as a cattle feed, etc. This is one part. And right now we are on the development stage of our this you can see fork, knife and spoon. They're like this, which has been shown here. This is actually made from wheat bran with bioplastic. This is under development, which have not launched. So cups also we are planning to launch under the injection molding technology. So these are the products which we are trying to make. We also have made carry bags made from cornstarch and bioplastic, which is an alternative to single-use plastic carry bags available right now. These are the various products which we are, and this container box we'll be planning to launch around June. Yeah, actually, as you can see on the slide, our technology is only second in the world, which means we have one competitor in the world. They are the pioneers, and we are the second. Our plant is a fully automatic robotic plant, which is a pilot plant we have set up in Kochi, and which uses the locally available raw material. Very less time is required, and the advantage is you can scale it up. So this we are not using any human touch or anything for making production. And basically, our idea maybe at a later stage is to buy back and convert it into cattle feed also. So if you can see on the competitor or anybody who is trying to do, they are using a manual method. So manual processing, high temperature, this unhygienic conditions. So whereas we do in a totally hygienic conditions. And this is a market size of future market. It's a little old slide, but it gives the idea of what is the volume currently available in the all of the world. So in 2019, around 1.7 billion was the total disposable cutlery market of the world. And India nearly account around 1,500 crores. So majority is going towards the food service industry. So what we are trying as a carbon footprint reduction in Kerala is we plan to reduce around 1.55% by next March 2022. This March 2022. So Kerala produces around 45,000 tons of plastic every year, of which around 19,350 are of single-use plastic. So you can see, imagine what is the volume getting produced in such a small state in Kerala, and this will be huge in other parts of India. So we are doing our part in a small way. We are trying to reduce consumption by giving an alternative. And this is our model which we are trying to develop. We'll be providing alternative on straws, carry bags, and biodegradable tablewares under the brand name Tushan. This is what we are trying to do. And we have won many recognitions also on the way. We have been a semi-finalist in the European Union project of climate launchpad, finalist in Singapore, circular. We were the finalist in BIRAC in 17, and finalist in Spply. Currently, we are in the finalist of PCP also in BIRAC. So we are incubated at IIT Kanpur, Kerala Agriculture University, and Indigram Labs, Delhi. And next is actually we have won an award from United Nations Development Program for making Munnar a plastic-free model in Kerala. And this model is going to be replicated across India in a hill station. That is the plan. And next is we were also the winner of RAFTAAR, Agri Business Incubation last time. So we have won from Kerala under the PACE category. And we also are the winner from Kerala Startup Mission on the Innovation Grant as well as Idea Grant in 2021. So my submission to all of you is let us together create a sustainable world. Thank you very much, and good day to you. So I think 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're around the time. You can take up 5 more minutes if you would like to. There are 5 more. Otherwise, we can move on to the next speaker.
Yeah. Okay. So some of the developments which we are, I think the sharing is stopped, no?
Yes, it has stopped for now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You can share, sir, again if you want that.
No, it's okay. I can talk. No issues.
Okay, sir.
And basically, the idea what we are trying to create is we can do the same replication with rice bran also, just for everybody is this thing, because the rice bran contains rice bran oil. So that is the only challenge we have. So this oil sometimes get stinky. So we need to find an alternative, and this whole lot of rice bran also can be used to convert into this thing, because I have not gone into that because wheat seems to be a better option for me because of the availability and other things. And we are planning to scale up because our plant is I can say startup plant. We produce only around 1,000 plates per day. That is our plan right now, because we just manage it from the air. The technology as well as the plant and machinery, everything is 100% Indian, 100% Atmanirbhar plant only. Not even one screw is from outside India. So 100% is developed and integrated in a fully automatic robotic plant. So because it requires hygienic technology, so we are not even touching any of the products. So it is like that we are made. We had a lot of challenges. It took us almost 3.5 years to develop this. So a lot of challenges where it's not an easy technology. It's very, very difficult. A 1 degree change in temperature or a pressure or 1 ml difference in the moisture or even 1 gram difference in the materials will spoil the product. It's such a sensitive technology. So maybe that is the reason why people are not replicating it, because it's not easy. Because 1.5 years it took us to identify the exact pressure temperature condition to make one plate. It was so difficult. So it is not that we are using the dry method only. It is not a wet method. So we are not adding by hand or anything. It's fully automatic. Now we are planning to scale up across India. We are in talks with UP, Gujarat, Karnataka, and Andhra people to set up automatic plants so that when it goes to a large scale, it can be affordable to the common man. So right now we have developed something and which is expensive.
Shashank, are you able to hear, sir?
I think his
We have
internet
lost
got
him.
disconnected. Yes. Sir, can you
Yes.
hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay,
Vinay
sir.
here.
Please go ahead. Yes, sir.
Yeah. You are not able to hear me what I'm talking?
We just lost you for a few seconds.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So what we are trying to do is we are setting up large plants in Gujarat, UP and Karnataka and Andhra. We are planning. So shortly, I think we'll be scaling up so that the products will be affordable across common man. So this is it. I think almost 11:20 I am.
Yeah.
So really, thank you very much.
Okay. All right, sir. So, thank you, sir. Thank you for talking about the services that you are into and how you're tackling the problem with the plastic. We do have a lot of questions coming up your way, which we'll be taking up at the end of the session. Now, we will move on to the second speaker of the day. Our second speaker of the day is Mr. Shyam Kumar. He is the Managing Director of Innovation Experience, and they are converting food waste into organic manure, and they provide innovative and sustainable solutions for food waste. Mr. Shyam Kumar, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, we can hear you. You don't have to switch on your camera if your network issue is giving you a problem.
Yeah, yeah. We have some network issues here. I
Oh,
think the net is a little bit slow today.
it's fine. It's fine. We can hear you just fine. You can continue.
So,
So, would you like to share something?
shall I share my screen?
Yes, yes. We'll give you the presentation, right? Meanwhile, other attendees are requested to use the chat box. We'll be taking up the Q&A after 11:40. We can see your
Is
screen,
my
sir. You
screen
can,
visible?
yes, you can
Yes,
make it
sir.
full screen.
Okay.
Now we cannot see the screen,
So
sir. It is
shall I
blank.
start?
So we cannot see your screen now. So if your network is a problem there, you can share your presentation with us and we can present it from our end because we can't see your screen.
Okay. Okay. Then let me send it.
Now we can see the screen, sir. Meanwhile, you can also send us, and we will present at our
Now
end.
you can see.
Again, we lost the screen, sir. Sir, you can share. Meanwhile, you can start talking and just share the PPTs.
Is it visible now?
It is visible now, sir.
Okay. So myself, Shyam
You can
Kumaras,
continue, sir.
Managing Director of Engine Dealers and Consultants Private Limited. You can't hear me?
Yes. Go ahead, sir. It's okay. Please continue.
Okay. Today I'm presenting a waste management unit which can convert food waste into organic manure within 8 hours. In India, 2 lakh tons of waste is generated daily, and 51% of the waste generated in India is wet waste or food waste, which need immediate processing. Plastic waste and other type of waste can be stored and it can be treated later, but food waste need or wet waste need immediate treatment. In this slide, we can see the common waste disposal methods. One is incineration, the other is pipe compost, which is commonly used in Kerala. Then vermicomposting is there. Biomethanization is another method which we are using for food waste management, and commonly known as biogas. Then right now, aerobic digestion is also used for composting or used for converting food waste into manure. These waste management methods have got lot of disadvantages. Main disadvantage is that it has to be collected and it has to be taken to a processing plant. It needs transportation, and the process is so lengthy. It took almost 20 to 40 days for converting food waste into manure, which is another problem. Then you have to dump it in a dump yard where the processing is happening. Then if it is dumped in places, then leachates will come. In Kerala, there is a lot of problems due to this leachate, and the public is making issues. Moreover, it is causing environmental pollution. So what is the solution? Here comes our idea or our project, Shujita. Actually, Shujita is a joint R&D project with KAU, Kerala Agriculture University. It is for rapid conversion of biodegradable waste into manure. Let us see how it works. It converts food waste to manure in less than 7 hours. Actually, it will convert food waste into manure in 2 to 3 hours. The remaining time is taken for drying it and packing. Let us see the process. First, the food waste should be segregated at the source itself. Then it is grinded into fine particles in a grinding machine. After that, it is fed into a chamber or a reactor vessel where thermogenesis is happening. Two chemicals, that means it is not dangerous chemicals, it's like salt or sugar. Two chemicals which falls under organic standards is added into the chamber, and it is heated up to 100 degrees centigrade for 1 hour. After the process, due to thermochemical decomposition, the food waste will be converted into manure. After that, it is dried and it is fortified to make it as a balanced fortified manure. then it is ready to sell. Why our Shujata technology is good, or why it is advantageous? As it is quick, there is no need for dumping. Every day we can convert the food waste into manure, and it can be packed and it can be sent to the market. It requires very less space. No leachate is produced, and it is environmentally friendly. The main thing is it can produce value added organic manure. Another advantage is that in biogas we cannot add eggshells or onion. These type of things will not go into biogas because it will kill the bacteria. But in our machine, all biodegradable waste can be fed. What is the competitive advantage and the product USP of our product? Our product gives simple and complete solution for the food waste management, urban farming, and employment opportunities. It converts food waste into manure rapidly. It digests all forms of food waste which can be biogas and vermicompost. It is affordable. It produces much needed organic manure. Almost all the parts is made from food grade steel, and it is hygienic too. It uses minimum space. The component got longer utility life. And the motors, everything is designed to last for at least 10 to 15 years. And as it is running in electricity, it is solar energy compatible too. We have installed machines up to 100 kg in several places like Kerala Agricultural University, Kerala Tourism, Doordarshan Kendra, Trivandrum, then at Cotton Hill School, then Antony Lara, Bombay, then Samarthanam Trust, Bangalore, and at Kandari campus, Trivandrum, and many more places. Not too much, maybe less than 15 to 20 installations have been done. We were in the news for installing the rapid waste management machine at several places in Kerala. This is the business model. We can sell the Sujita machine and we can make profit from it. Another thing is the manure can be taken from the machine users, and that can also be packed, branded, and it can be sold instead of these chemical fertilizers. There are two ways to make money from it. This is the business model. Let us see an economics of 500 kg machines in a 750 house gated colony. First, let us see the revenue. If there are 750 houses and we are taking 200 rupees from each houses, then it is 750 into 200 means 1,50,000. By selling the manure for 30 rupees, 150 kg into 30 days into 30 rupees is another 1,35,000 rupees. Total 2,85,000 rupees is the revenue from a 500 kg machine, which is installed in a 750 house gated colony. What are the expenses involved? 3 labors. Actually, 2 labors is needed, but we have to add one more labor as a standby labor. So 3 labors means 45,000 rupees, 15,000 into 3. Then reagent, chemical reagents are needed, and 500 kg into 3 rupees into 30 days means another 45,000 rupees for processing. Then electricity, 500 into 2 into 30 means another 30,000 rupees. Then packing materials, another 10,000 rupees. Transport charges, another 20,000 rupees. Then loan repay. If we are taking a loan 20 lakh rupees, another 40,000 rupees is needed. Then office expense 10,000 rupees. Unforeseen expense another 20,000 rupees. So total expenses will be 2,20,000 rupees. So profit will be 65,000 rupees per month, and a clean environment for the 750 houses. And moreover, it will provide employment for 3 persons, which will be supporting 3 families. This is how a 500 kg machine works in a 750 house gated colony. We are not planning to install more than 500 kg machines because decentralized waste management system will be more successful, because as this machine is capable to convert food waste into manure within a short span of time, there is no need to take this to a dump yard where tons and tons of this food waste will be piled up. So let us see the market size and opportunities. As per 2022 Awas Yojana, 2 crore houses, central government is planning to build 2 crore houses. Then in Kerala itself, there is 17,000 houses. And the municipal and corporation wards in Kerala, it is almost 4,000 numbers. For example, if we are getting 10% of this municipal wards and corporation wards in Kerala, then it will be a business of 80 crore rupees. If you are getting 10% of the schools in Kerala, then it will be another 34 crore rupees project. And if you are getting 10% of this Awas Yojana project, then it will be a 400 crore project. And we have not considered, or we have not told anything about restaurants and hotels and existing houses. That's another market which we are going to explore. So basically, converting food waste into manure with this Chujita machine is going to be a great opportunity for youngsters as a business, and it will be a very useful thing for the society, because it is giving solutions for 3 things: waste, food, the food waste problem. It is solving food waste problem. Second thing is it is giving employment opportunities for people. And the third important thing is it is promoting organic farming, because the waste produced is falling under organic standards. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your presentation and briefing the participants about the machine. Now we'll move on to the Q&A round. Over to you, Alok. Before that, I also request attendees, if they haven't posted the question in the chat box, they can raise their hands as well. We'll take up questions from there as well.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Vinay sir and Shyam Kumar sir, for the wonderful presentation. And the product which you are explaining is amazing, because the waste is, as of now, is the very biggest problem for the society. So Shyam sir developed a machine which has been converted, the food waste can be converted into manure. It's a very social cause kind of technology. Well done for that. So Vinay Kumar sir, first question is towards you. How you develop this product actually? It is based on your own R&D, or it's collaboration with an external R&D organization?
Basically, the idea was mine, but this was developed by CSIR Trivandrum in collaboration with CSIR Trivandrum, and I think they took almost 1.5 years to develop this.
Okay, to refine the product and convert it to an eatable format.
No, not eatable, because just to find the exact technology, it's not an easy technology. Just to find the technology itself, it took almost 1.5 years.
I hear that you already mentioned even 1 gram of mismatch will totally spoil it.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Sir, actually one more question is there, sir. What is the price comparison with plastic plates with Tushan plates? How profitable it is?
See, right now, as everybody knows, there will be a plastic ban effective 1st July 2022 for single-use plastic. I'm not talking about the plastic plates, but a single-use plastic is currently under ban, and it is going to be effective from 1st July. So basically, our idea is to replace single-use plastic only, because not the actual ones, because our pricing will be natural. It's a natural product, and 1 kilo of bran in Kerala costs around 25 to 30 rupees. So naturally, it is a pricing product, because one large plate, I need to give around 100 to 130 grams. So naturally, it will be around 3 rupees is only the raw material cost.
Yeah. Okay.
So naturally, it is a pricey product. So, but once the volume goes up, definitely the plant can be in North India, then definitely the price can come down. It may not be equal to plastic, but it will be almost similar to Erica plates or bagasse plates currently available in the market.
Okay, true. So, other question, sir, do you have any plan to train the farmers and self-help group? How you are planning your journey to move ahead?
Because this is a manufacturing technology, because farmers and because this cannot be done in a, I can say, small or a decentralized plant, because it's a fully automatic robotic plant. It requires a lot of hygiene issues. You cannot touch the plant, you cannot touch the plate also, and it is very, very sensitive to temperature and pressure. So which means it has to be in a enclosed area, and it requires precision. So farmers and other people, I don't think they'll be able to manufacture, but their waste, whatever is available, we can try to find a solution to it.
Okay, great, great. And Shyam Kumar, sir, actually, next question is to you, sir. What is the cost involved in installation your technology? That cost of your machine? Shyam, sir, am I audible?
Actually,
Yeah, please, sir.
yes, you are audible. The 25 kg machine, which was installed in Cotton Hill School, Trivandrum, and at Doordarshan Kendra, Trivandrum, it is working fantastically. And actually, cost of those machines were almost 2.5 lakh rupees. And
Okay.
at Kerala Agricultural University, we have installed a 50 kg machine, and the cost is 3.5 lakh rupees. And
Is
for
that
100 kg machine, we have sold it at for
continue, sir,
100
continue.
kg machine, the cost is 5 lakh rupees.
Okay, actually, sir, is that possible to fabricate the machine according to the need of the customer? Is that also possible?
Yes, it is actually it is possible, but if we are making custom-made machines, then there is a problem. The spare inventory and other things will be a problem. So we have already standardized in various sizes: 25 kg, 50 kg, 100 kg, 250 kg, then 500 kg. Above 500 kg, we are not manufacturing because we don't believe in centralized system.
Okay.
Actually, this machine has a very good story. In 2009, in Kerala, there was a big public protest at Valapishala. I think everybody know this place because it was a dump yard for Trivandrum, where all the food waste from Trivandrum, almost 300 tons per day, was taken and dumped in that place. There was a public protest, and Kerala Agricultural University was told to find a solution for this. The scientists in agriculture universities developed a process, and it led to the invention of this technology called Shujita waste management thing. But they were able to make the process in lab itself, and fortunately our company was selected as the engineering partner for this, and together with Kerala Agricultural University we have developed this machine which was able to convert food waste into manure. This is how this machine was invented. And another thing is, after installing this machine at Doordarshan Kendra Trivandrum, we noticed a wonderful thing. It was a 2-acre campus where more than hundreds of dogs were laying in the campus. Every time we would go to the Doordarshan Kendra campus, there was a lot of dogs there. After installing the machine, they were unable to get the food, and the dogs number was reduced to 10 or 5, because for those dogs the security guards are giving food. All other dogs went away. So the staffs of Doordarshan Kendra were saying, if this machine is installed in almost all the places of Kerala, there will be no street dogs. You can easily control street dogs by installing this machine. It was actually a plus point for us, which came accidentally.
Yes, yes.
So there are a lot of impacts. If this machine is installed in several places, right? The rats will go down. Yes.
And sir, as you
Yes, please.
mentioned that it required a short
So my
span of time to
question was
convert.
about
Pardon, sir?
you are asking about the price of the machine. I think I have answered that
Yeah,
question.
you
The
had
price,
answered that, sir. Yeah, I was just into next question,
price
sir.
of the
As you
machine.
mentioned that it required a very short span of time to convert the food waste into manure. So specifically, how much time it required to convert it? Whether it varies with the food materials, sir, because different food are different composition. So whether the time vary with the type of food material?
No, it will not vary. It will not vary with time because the first process is grinding the food waste into fine particles. It is to make the chemical reaction fast.
Okay.
So after grinding, if it is chicken bones or if it is salad or salad vegetables, then it doesn't make any difference because it is grinded into the paste form. Then after that, the chemical reaction is happening. Chemical reaction takes only 1 hour. Actually, it is an 1 hour process, but the grinding and other things will take it to 2 hours. So in 2 hours, actually, the chemical reaction is over and the manure will be ready, but the manure will be in wet form. And all the food waste is having 70% moisture. So if we are taking 100 kg of food waste, 70% will be in the which is in the form of moisture will be escaped or which will be removed from the material, and only 30% of the total weight will remain as manure. So if we are treating 1000 kg, we will get 300 kg of manure only.
Okay.
So,
Actually, the mechanism inside the machine is fully refined, or
time
you are
is
still...
2 hours. Okay.
Pardon, sir?
Can you repeat? Can you repeat?
Yeah, I was asking the mechanism, the process of converting the waste, that mechanism in the machine is fully refined, or you are again doing some R&D to reduce time or to get the more valuable manure, some kind of mechanism still going on, research and development activities?
Actually, the automation of the machine is almost over. Now we are trying to incorporate IoT. That means the monitoring of the machine remotely by adding an app and communication port, or by using GSM protocol monitoring system. If we are installing 100 or 200 machines, it can be monitored in a central point, and the service will be very easier. We can know what is happening there, whether the motor is down, heater is down, or is there any problem with the electronic circuit. All these can be monitored if it is IoT based system. So we are trying to improve our service by adding IoT systems in the machine.
Great.
But the automation and other part is over.
And one
We
more
are
thing.
we are thinking to add a solar dryer in the machine.
Okay. That
Yes,
research
we are
is under
trying to add a
progress, I guess.
solar dryer in the machine to reduce this energy consumption.
Okay. And so in the case of waste, there are wet waste will be there and meat waste will be there. They also work parallelly, sir, whether any specific thing to be done to break down the waste weight. Wet wastes are there, no, sir?
No, actually, this is designed for domestic food waste processing. That means it is basically for waste which is cooked and for this vegetable waste which is produced in the house itself, or household waste, or kitchen waste. It cannot we cannot treat poultry waste or only meat based waste in this machine. 20% of the 20% of the waste in a batch can be meat or the fish.
Okay, it should be like a cooked waste. It should be food waste or cooked. I understand. Okay, great. Okay, so Vinay sir, next question is to you, sir. As you mentioned that you are planning for expansion in pan-India level. So what is your expansion model? Are you looking for franchisee model, or you're going to develop your own setup? Are you going to expand in the future? What are your plan for the future expansion?
See, basically what we are planning is we would like to align with millers or somebody who has this extra capacity of bran availability. Because right now my challenge is one is the pricing and second is ready availability of same quality of wheat. So currently what we are getting in Kerala, I have seen one comment that Kerala imports a lot of wheat from India. Not from India, it is from North India. Basically, Kerala doesn't produce wheat. So it is actually coming from Gujarat, Rajasthan, UP, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh. And each state has a different quality of wheat. So what the Kerala millers does it, they import in, so they take it in bulk. Wherever they get a quality cheaper, so it is imported in railway wagons. So what happens is once it comes here, it's all mixed together. Then they mill it. So what happens is in our machine, if the quality is different, then we have to do a customization every day for the each product because the content of the material as well as the moisture content as well as the I can say brand size shape etc will be different. It will not be uniform, which means every morning I need to find out exactly what is the challenge, then machine calibration has to be done accordingly. So just to mitigate this, we are looking at the plans across North India. Basically we have interest from coming from UP, Gujarat and Karnataka right now, where the millers themselves have reached out to me because for them the extra waste is they're burning or just throwing it out. So it's an income for them also. So I will get my advantage will be I'll be getting a uniform product throughout without mixing. So which means I need to calibrate the machine only once. So that will take care of the product quality also. So my model of expansion is similar only. So once you put a plant large level, the price can come down below the Areca plate rate. Then it will be truly beneficial to the public.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. And sir, what is the durability of the product, sir? How long can it store? Is there an expiry date or something?
Yeah, actually, we have put it as 1 year from the date of manufacturing because
Okay.
once it is produced, it has to go through another cycle of process where we need to remove the moisture. And just for information, I don't pack it in plastic. So plastic is the best model or anything for packing this product. But unfortunately, since I am against plastic, so I don't pack it in plastic. So this was another challenge which I somehow mitigated through a packaging material which is not plastic. So our products are not available packed in plastic. So which means our shelf life will be less than 1 year.
Okay. And sir, what about the storage, sir? Whether any particular room temperature or dark air, any specific condition is there to get the shelf life for 1 year? Whether we have to take over a storage?
The storage is it should not be damp, basically moisture, because this is a food item. So naturally it absorbs moisture or anything related with water or something, it absorbs. So that challenge is always there. So the storage has to be in a, I can say with a pallet something underneath. And there is another thing, since it is a food item, there will be ants, cockroaches, all these kind of rats. There is a possibility that it can come inside the storage. So that also needs to be mitigated once you start storing it.
Okay. It's like we have to take care it should be like we are taking care of a food material. In that care we have to give for that, even though it is a cutlery.
Exactly. And we are not flavoring it just for information. It's a natural taste. In fact, the brand, there is no taste at all. So we don't use any salt or sour or anything. It is a plain taste. If you want, you can taste it. It is actually good for your health. It's full of fiber and full of protein also. And whoever is not having a problem with the gluten, because it contains gluten. So some people are allergic to gluten. If somebody is not allergic to gluten, because I take plates every day, I eat it.
Okay. And to the participants, if you have any query, you can raise your hand. There is a raise hand button is there. You can click that so that we will be personally unmuting you and you can have a direct interaction with the startups.
Chaitanya wants to ask a question. They have been stating that in the chat box. Chaitanya, can you please raise your hand?
I have unmuted him.
Hi. Am I audible?
Yes, yes. Please go
Yes,
ahead.
sir, you are.
Yeah. Hi. My name is Chaitanya Sangavar, and I'm coming in from Bombay. And that's a lot of inputs have come in from Balakrishnan ji, um, uh, and I'm sorry, the other panelist.
Shyam
I
Kumar.
can't. Yeah.
Next one is
So I have one couple of questions for Balakrishnan ji. One is, and a lot of questions have been asked by Alok Nath. However, as I heard from your side, there are two, the competitors are two other technologies that are available. One is the Areca and I think there's one more technology. I can't recall I actually joined towards the last 2 minutes of your presentation. So
Yeah,
I'm just trying
bagasse
to
plates. Bagasse
Sorry?
plates.
Bagasse plates.
Sugarcane.
Okay. So one question is, what I can understand is it cannot go in a decentralized manner. It has to be so these plants have to come up at strategic locations. Number one. Number two is storage is an issue regarding the production. That means it should be produced on as need of or as raw material available basis. I think it's more on market demand base. It has to be manufactured. If it is not, if storing is an issue because moisture is an issue. Now, my question primarily is, what is the typical setting up cost of one unit if this has to be taken up at any location? And once again, how geographically sensitive these unit locations have to be, because you have mentioned that the raw material primarily comes in from north of India and primarily. So if that's the case, and there is a lot of mixing, so if that's the case, so pricing. Number two, geographically, strategically, how and where would make sense? Over to you, sir, Balakrishna ji.
Thank you for a lot of questions in one question. I will try to answer in not on a chronological basis, but see, basically, as you know, North India produces the wheat maximum in UP, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan, etc. So basically, for producing 1 kilogram of atta, roughly 20% is the waste of bran. So approximately 200 grams goes as bran. So this is either converted as cattle feed or burned or thrown out. This is the current situation. So the cost of bran will be very cheaper at this manufacturing area. So if you can put up a plant near one of the large mills, then it is easy to get the bran at a better pricing than other places. So transport becomes easy. And another thing is we always require almost a fresh kind of a bran, because bran starts smelling or after getting rotting after few days, means 4 5 days. Once the moisture starts coming in, it starts rotting. It may be good for a cattle feed, but for a plate manufacturing or tableware, that is not the case. So we need to have a fresh or at least 2 3 days maximum. So this is one thing. And second thing, on the cost of the plant, because right now my plant is around 1000 plates per day. I have spent nearly 1.5 crores. So which is not a viable product, because my cost of production is very high. Minimum we need to have a plant size of 25,000 plates per day. Then our cost of production can come down to 5 to 6 rupees per plate. For setting up this plant, the cost will be approximately 5 crores. 5 crores because this plant is a fully automatic robotic plant with all moisture sensors, etc. Because you cannot touch the product. It's a food sensitive product. So we require only very less manpower, 1 or 2 people only. It's fully controlled by IoT, so that any issues, anything we can solve then and there. So because if bran is coming from a constant locality, you need to calibrate only once. So which will solve my current issues of multiple products coming in. I hope I answered all the questions. If anything is missed, you can, regarding the pricing. The pricing of the end product, if it is 25,000 plates, you can maximum manufacture at the rate of 5 to 6 rupees. If the production goes up to 1 lakh plates per day, then definitely I think we can produce at lesser rate than Areca and Bagasse plates.
Okay, thank you. Just a couple of questions, quick follow-up questions on this. So primarily, once we have 25,000, then the pricing would be coming in the 5 to 7 rupees range. Otherwise, currently, I presume it's between 10 to 12 rupees or 10 to 14 rupees per plate is what is your size?
That's
What is the
correct.
cost right now? And
That's
second, sir, I noticed that you have taken this technology through a number of forums, incubation centers, and the techno platforms that are available. And so I see that particular journey, I find it very fascinating that you have taken it through the right channels. That is what I could see to just, the mind starts thinking as to that is a good way and a route to go. I would be keen to touch base with you post this to understand.
So sorry
if
to
you
interrupt.
can,
Please note, we'll be sharing all the contact details, and because of the time constraint, there are other people who also want to ask questions. We'll be sharing speaker details with all the participant attendees. You can connect with the speakers post session. Next, Alok, we can take Mr. Sharad Pant.
Sharad Pan. We'll be sharing the contact detail, email ID of both the speakers. You can directly contact them. Because of time constraint, we have to give opportunity for everyone to interact. That's why.
Sarath sir, can you hear us? We have unmuted you.
Sharad sir, Sharad Pant.
Okay, we can go with the next attendee, Dr. Scala. We are taking.
Okay.
Hello?
Dr. Skala, can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can go ahead with your question.
Yes, sir. A very good morning to all of you. My question directly to Vinay Balakrishnan, sir. Sir, I will congratulate you for the very good effort because of pollution through the plastics. Sir, my intention is, could you tried any plant-based dyes in your edible color plates? So it will attract more and more marketing instead of plain brown color. Have you tried any time, sir, any plant-based dyes?
No,
Including
no. So far we have not done it. I want to keep it as simple as like this. I think you can see my plates also. If you can see on my screen,
Yes,
this
sir.
is
Yes, sir.
normal brand color, and
Yes.
I don't intend to make it a different color also because I'm just keeping it plain.
Okay, sir. Okay, it is welcoming approach, sir. I simply thought that children will get attracted by colors. That's why I'm intended to use natural colors only, not in the synthetic one. So there are mylangi like haldi, like that. So haldi will be useful for mitigating any microbial infection due to storage time. So if you are having any thinking, please try in future, sir. Thank you. It is
Yeah,
my
I think that's a very, very excellent, good suggestion. I think I have not thought about that. I don't know whether people can eat that. I don't know. Some
yes,
people.
yes, sir. If they are not eat at all, at least color will become attract the kids and children's community. That's why.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Next, can you unmute Prabhat Roy?
Unmuting.
Hello, sir. You can interact, sir. Sarvesh, have you unmuted him?
Yes, I guess. Yes.
Sir, can you
Hello,
hear us?
Professor. Hello, Professor.
We can take Rahul Bolam's question. He has posted a lot in the chat box, and his hand
Yeah,
is
please.
also raised. Shashank,
Rahul,
you
can you
can.
hear us?
Yeah. Good morning to one and all. Thanks for conducting this session. My question is to Shyam sir. It is regarding the wet waste. Like whatever we are doing in the process. Like for example, if we are getting more moisture content, like every vegetable has its own moisture content. What you will be doing with the moisture content? Will it be left as a waste, or are you reusing it in other process?
Moisture content will be evaporated during the process. As the process is happening in 100 degree centigrade,
Okay, sir.
completing the process, it will be heated another hours, and it will be stirred
Okay.
also. So the moisture will be converted into water vapor, and it will go to the atmosphere. That is what happening. It's
And
a
one more
drying
question,
process.
sir. Okay, and one more question, sir. You have said you use some sort of reagents in the process. Whether those reagents
Yes.
are organically certified, or what are the things? If you are keen, like we'd be like to know what are the reagents you are planning to use in that.
Yes, those reagents are developed by Kerala Agricultural University, and those falls under organic standards. For example, salt. Salt is a chemical. It is sodium chloride.
Yes, sir.
But we need salt.
Yes, sir.
Like that, these chemicals. It's an acid and alkali, which is it's normalized to very. It is not dangerous, and it is certified by different laboratories also, and even the product is also certified, the manure. We have conducted 3 tests. One is cytotoxic test, second one is germination test, and the third is crop test. All these tests have been conducted, and the manure itself is also certified. The reagents are not dangerous. They falls under organic standards.
Sir, and last question is like, are you planning to have any interventions in terms of poultry or the market meat waste, or in the future, like in the pipeline, like in the future?
Right now, we want to make mass produce this kitchen waste machine, because now the kitchen waste is the biggest problem right now, because in the flats, the gated colonies, and multi-story buildings, it's a big problem because we don't have any space to process this food waste. So this is our primary attention, is to make business out of this machine. But we are doing some experiments. For example, with Kerala Veterinary University at Thrissur, Kerala, we have did a small machine. There is another R&D project in which the unhatched eggs from the hatchery is converted into manure. It worked fantastically, and that machine got 2-3 features. One is the entire machine was solar powered. That is one thing. Second one is this egg waste, or the hatchery waste, the hundreds and hundreds of eggs was unhatched eggs was successfully converted into manure, and it is highly it's very good manure, and we have tested that. But it was just before Corona, and due to the Corona and other issues, that experiment didn't went. It was, I think, there is another opportunities in poultry area also, but into poultry waste we are not going to step in soon. This hatchery waste management, especially with the eggs, we have did something, so we are going to think about that also.
Okay. Okay, sir. Next, you can unmute Prabhat Kumar.
Uh,
Prabhat sir.
yes, good morning,
Try
Balkrishan
and
sir.
track, sir.
Balkrishan sir, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sir, I have a few queries. I mean, when your product comes in contact of moisture, how it will be hygienic for health prospect?
Okay, once it is produced, or once it is packed?
If someone customer buy your product, because there may be chances they get moisture, and again it will be contaminated.
See, basically we are packaging in a retail pack as well as in a wholesale pack also. So retail pack will be available in Amazon from next week. So we have a specific pack which contains only 10 plates. So 10 plates in one box, which means this is for a small family function or something. You use it at your home or during travel or something. And there is a wholesale pack also, which is actually coming in a box of 100. That is for the parties or functions or anything. Only at the time of usage only you open the package.
Presently, how much price of it, sir? 100 plate?
You want me to disclose it right now?
No, no. If you're selling over online platform, sir, then you have to disclose the price.
Yeah. Okay, okay. See, this plates available in Amazon. One box of 10 plates is containing MRP is 200 rupees.
Okay, 200 per plate is around.
Large plate. I'm talking about a very large plate.
Okay.
10 inch.
Okay, so how, I mean, delivery boy and if they are just putting it various place during delivery, how to get I mean, how it will be safe for use? It may
No,
get bacterial.
This is an inside packing is there.
Yeah, sir. Okay, inside packaging there, but once customer open it, that they have to utilize same day, na?
Yeah, they have to utilize same day or they have to store it in a somewhere airtight.
Okay. And sir, second thing, whether you have taken any certification?
Yeah, our products are certified by CSIR.
CSIR. Okay, sir. And presently your product is at prototype stage or it is just marketable or commercial stage?
No, we have already commercial production started.
Okay, then sir, I have some personal query. Then why you have mentioned that your product is at prototype stage?
I have mentioned that? No.
Yeah, somewhere you have mentioned in Kerala Agriculture University.
Kerala, no, that was long back now. Now I have already commenced production.
Because now it is at the production stage.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so where is your plant? Where you are?
It's in Kochi in Kerala, Kochi.
I mean, it is your one plant or you are just hiring somewhere?
No, it is my own plant.
So how much cost, sir, of that plant?
We have invested nearly 1.5 crores.
1.5
for this. Yeah, for this plant.
And the production capacity of that plant is
it's only 1,000 plates per day, large plates.
Sir, one more question. How much plate you have sold till date?
Maybe around 2,000 to 3,000.
Okay, 2,000 and 3,000 plate during the current year only or previous?
Just last month.
Okay, just last month. But earlier you were as a prototype. Now you have come to the market.
Exactly. Yeah, correct.
Just I have few suggestions. You have to make some corrections with your incubator. Sir, how you are collecting, I mean, rice and wheat bran from the North India? There is any collection method?
No, currently wheat bran is available near my factory. It's only walkable distance. There are two large plants.
Okay, so presently you have less requirement. Later on you will move to the North India.
Exactly.
Okay, so one more thing, sir, because wheat and rice bran is just that factory treated as a waste product. Okay. What is the in case of hygienic prospect, how they can keep it safe, because they may get infection in their plant also when you collect the waste product from them.
At the manufacturing side.
How you refine the brand and everything?
Yeah, from the manufacturing side, in our next plant, actually it's actually taken through a high temperature. It's around 180 degrees process.
Okay.
Then we actually make it
other product also in bran.
No, we do only wheat bran.
Okay, sir, sorry to interfere, sir. Actually, our time is up, sir. I will share the contact details, sir. You can directly contact him, sir. Professor. Is that will be okay, sir, for you? Hello? Hello, sir, Professor. Okay,
We
anyway,
have
so
lost
the
him.
time, so we will be concluding our session. So, on behalf of Manage and Manage CA, I express my sincere and profound gratitude for Vinay Balakrishnan and Shyam Kumar for delivering such an useful and effective session for our webinar. I extend my gratitude to the participant for joining with us for the session. Thank you all once again and see you all next Saturday, same time with another useful topic. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alok. Thank you, Sanaj.
Thank you.